Can't tell me Iron Man don't look good. Y'all can't tell me Iron Man don't look good. Smoking like crazy. But y'all can't tell me it don't look good. All right, man, it has been a very long journey getting Iron Man back ready for the road. We'll talk about it, man, because in the previous video, y'all saw me back Iron Man out and y'all saw that I couldn't get it to go in the drive. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened just in case something like this happens to y'all. I mean, this is just something to be aware of a column shift or I mean anything with a rod that, you know, connects to your linkage. So just something to be aware of, but we'll talk about it in just a second. Let me get this door opened up and we'll dive into it. All right, man, so you can now see that Iron Man is back on the ground. I gotta get Iron Man out of here because y'all know I got Foxy. Y'all know my 4-cylinder Mustang that I had a 5.0 sitting on the engine stand in here for like months now. And I've been planning on having this, you know, at least starting on the engine, checking the engine out, because I just recently discovered that the pan has a crack in it. So I'm hoping the engine is still fine. It rotated over fine. I'm hoping maybe when they pulled the engine that maybe they did something to crack the pan. I don't know. Maybe when they loaded it, they cracked it. I don't know. I'm just hoping that a rod or something didn't do it, or that the crank didn't break and mess it up. So we getting ready to dive into that. But this video is about Iron Man, so we gonna talk about it right here. So what happened was, the shifter linkage. If you're familiar with any of these old Chevys or old, you know, G-bodies, anything, when they have a column shift, they have a rod that goes all the way down to the side of the transmission that hooks to that side shifter selector thing. And what happened with mine was, I guess over time it had bent itself out of shape, and I mean, I don't even know like how to explain it, but over time it worked itself out of shape, bent itself some kind of way, and instead of it just stop going into gear or whatever, I put it in, it went in fine. Like, I didn't touch it. All I did was pull out the drive shaft. Once I got ready to go into what's the name or select the gear, it would only go into reverse. I couldn't get any other gear. From me pulling on it, like trying to just force it, it loosened up the selector actually inside of the transmission. And that thing is very, very hard to get to. So I tightened it up, I put it back together, got back in the truck, came back loose. All right, so took it back loose again, tightened it back up, came back loose again. At this point, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna pull the whole transmission out, because obviously something I ain't doing right. So I said, hey, I'm gonna get this thing one more shot. Give it one more shot, tighten it up. This time I tried to put Loctite on it. Eventually, still works itself back loose. So I decided to text my trans builder. Disclaimer: this had absolutely nothing to do with him. If I had a new shifter, this would have never happened. But so I had to text him for some help because of my shifter thing, worked it loose, whatever. And he told me, like, basically you're gonna need an 18 millimeter and you're gonna have to like tighten it. Like, you're gonna have to go to work on it. This was New Year's Day. I didn't expect him to text me back on New Year's Day, but he did. So that helped me get it back. I had my wife come out and help me get this thing adjusted. I don't even know if I can get every gear, but as long as I can get reverse, neutral, and drive for now, I'm cool, because this thing is finna get an LS swap anyway, and I don't know what trans, which I'm probably going back with this trans, but I may change the shifter to either a new one, or I know a lot of people go to the low car shifter. So yeah, man, so we're gonna be diving into that, man, here soon. But yeah, without further ado, man, let's see if I got enough gas in here to get this thing started. We're gonna pull this thing out. I think I'm low on transmission fluid, but I think I do have enough. I'm not gonna drive it or nothing today. I'm gonna just get it out and we're gonna park it in the yard, and I'm gonna give y'all a full walk around this thing because I haven't been able to do that. So let's get this thing started, man. All right, let this tailgate up. Y'all don't let me hit nothing now. A little tight in here. Let this hood down. Oh boy. Let this old hood down on Iron Man. Iron Man, you finally coming out of here, boy. I do still have brand new drum shoes, the cover that goes over the shoes. I think it's just called a drum. I do have one of those, brand new. I do got both of those brand new. They got to go on, if y'all can see me, but I know y'all can hear me. Those still got to go on. I just threw the old ones back on it for now. And I think we're gonna need some more transmission fluid, but we'll check all that once we get it out, because I do not want to burn this transmission up. But I think just getting it started to get it out, I think it should be fine. So let's see if this thing will start up, man, because look cold out here. It's been acting up. So let's see if we can two-pack this thing and it start right up. Let's see what we got. Don't embarrass me, Iron Man. I know you ain't got no gas in you, but come on now. Almost. One more. All right, man, so let's talk about something real quick. Iron Man does have a pretty good skip. I don't know if you guys can hear it on camera, but it got a pretty good skip on that little 350. But we got the LS. I'm going to talk to my boy at Showtime Transmission. He got some parts. Y'all know he do all that racing stuff. He done had a few race cars. I'm gonna see what he got. And we gonna go from there. But I want to let this thing warm up, but I don't have but a drop of gas in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing out, and once I get it out, I'm gonna just put I'm gonna go get the transmission fluid and put the drums on. I won't be putting that on camera, but when we diagnose the engine, I will be showing y'all that. If it's something we can fix, we gonna fix it, because I still have some things, some rakers and stuff that I want to break. So if I can fix it, I'm gonna fix the engine, and we gonna go from there. All right, let's get this thing out of here. All right, y'all, hold on. Get y'all a new angle. Got some scrubbing. I'll take a look at that. I don't think we got enough transmission fluid in here, guys. Yeah. There we go. Still gotta get some transmission fluid. All right, man, as y'all just seen, Iron Man is smoking like crazy. I don't know where that came from, but I mean, literally smoking like crazy. So we're gonna have to really address this thing real soon. Can't turn my wheels too far because I noticed they scrubbing. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to take my my wheel wells out, the wheel wells in there, the metal wheel wells, or what, or maybe I can cut it somewhere because I don't want to take it all the way out. But if I got to, I got to, because we ain't going back up. So, but yeah, man, here goes the full walk around Iron Man, and it would look 5 times better if it was clean. Y'all see it? Moves our axles. Yes, sir. 1,000 horsepower, baby. But yeah, here go a back view, front view. Real budget drop, man. I bought the actual flip kit off of eBay for, man, I think it was about $13-14. I'm not even joking. And a lot of people didn't use them, and yeah, people didn't have nothing bad to say about them, man. So I bought one. But there we go with the cap on it. That's what it will look like with the cap on it. But yeah, man, this is Iron Man, man. Now we get the transmission fluid, diagnose the engine, and we figure out how can we get the wheels to make a full turn. And yeah, we go out and we look for cars with this.